had to see it to believe it, but he went hitless last night. He did reach base, he drew a walk, but he officially went 0 for 4. Offers have been like Haley's Comet for him this year, as that pitch is in for a strike. Evans batting .258. The 0-1 and a swing and a miss, big rip, and it's now 0-2. Strikeout would work too, obviously, for Tang. Evans, with that .358 average, 6 homers, 53 runs batted in. The next leading hitter in the league is his teammate Dominic Canzone, who comes into today's game batting .347. There's the 0-2 and a swing and a miss, and Kai-Wei Tang on 3 pitches gets a much-coveted strikeout. That's out number 2. And so Tang, who had Castillo at third base with nobody out, still has Castillo there, but now with 2 away. And Tristan English is up next. English in from the right side. English batting .305 in 37 games. And that pitch is way outside, ball 1. 7 home runs and 32 runs batted in. Second baseman Wilson is pinched a little bit toward the middle as that pitch is low and away, and it's 2 balls and no strikes to English. Beautiful sunshine. The fans in attendance today are mostly huddled underneath the overhangs, which extend about 5 rows deep from the concourse, depending on where you are. The pitch is taken for a strike on the outside, and it's 2-1. Only some hardy souls are in the seats in the direct sun. 2-1 and a swing and a miss, and now it's even at 2-2. So Kai-Wei Tang, chance to really get some momentum here. He can escape this in the top of the first inning, had a runner at third with nobody out, and the Ace is in danger of squandering that chance. The 2-2, and English takes outside, a slider away, and now full count. Also keep in mind as we go through the day, it's going to get hotter as we go. And these long innings are going to take a lot out of pitchers, like exponentially on a day like this. This is the 17th pitch of the inning from Tang, and it's cut on and runs batted in, and he was hit in the right thumb by George Guzman back in Reno in April. And he had been on the IL. He had to have surgery on that right thumb. It shattered as he takes that pitch for a strike. Nothing in 1 to Alexander. Canzone at second, and Higgins at first. High open stance for Blaze in the 0-1. A swing and a miss. 84 on that slider there from Tang, and now 0-2. So Kai-Wei Tang has not made it easy on himself to this point, having a runner at third base with nobody out in the first. Now he's got first and second, nobody out in the second. The 0-2, and a swing and a miss, and Alexander down on strikes, and that time Tang ramped up a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. And that is the 3rd strikeout picked up by Kai-Wei Tang. We'll see if it gives him a foothold here in the second inning as Ali Sanchez comes up. Sanchez, the 8th place hitter, and he's batting 336 games, 5 home runs, 24 runs batted in. And again, as a team, the Aces are batting .316. Pitch, and it is taken for a strike, and 0-1 to Ali Sanchez. Aces have won 9 of the 16 games they've played head-to-head with the River Cats. This is game number 17 between these two teams. A swing and a miss, throw up the first baseline, diving back goes Higgins. There was no tag applied by Hedevesu. Came down the line a bit to get it, but Joey Bart checking in. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss, a sweeping pitch away, and Sanchez went leaning for it. Well, when he's needed his good stuff, Kai-Wei Tang's been able to come up with it. So after the first 2 batters reach, Kai-Wei Tang strikes out the next 2. But Barossa will be fine, just definitely not pleasant. That's kind of the same thing that happened to Yaz last night. So the base is loaded, top of the order, Diego Castillo. And Castillo takes a strike. Castillo is kind of stepping back as that pitch was being delivered, which would lead you to believe that he never wanted to offer at it in the first place. There's the 0-1, and it's way outside. 1 ball and 1 strike to Castillo. Tang's 1-1, and Castillo takes off the outside. It's a slider there from Tang at 87. Not sure if that was a slider or a cutter. The count 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. And there is a strike on the outside corner, and now 2-2. Tang's been in the Giants' chain since 2019 when he came over from the Twins. And again, this is his first stint with the Rivercats, his first stint in AAA. The 2-2, and it's way outside, 87 on that pitch again. And now a full count, so 3 balls, 2 strikes, and obviously nowhere to put Diego Castillo. Big payoff pitch coming with the bases loaded, 2 outs, and now time is called as Tang will step off the rubber. That's the first disengagement. Payoff pitch, and a swing and a miss. He threw him a slider at 87, and Castillo swung through it, and then he flings the bat into first base foul territory. Side, and English takes low and away, ball 1. It'll be the Rivercats and the Salt Lake Bees from Smith's Ballpark on Tuesday night. That'll be a 5:35 Pacific time first pitch. The 1-0, and a swing and a miss. English with a big rip, and it's even at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is a strike on the outside, and now 1-2. It's going to be 90 degrees for a high on Tuesday in Salt Lake City with a low of 62. Oh, man. Low of 62 is what I'm looking at. That's a nice low after the game. A swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes Tristan English, and that ends the inning, and that is half a dozen strikeouts for Kaiway. That pitch is up and in, ball 1 to Castillo. Throw to first, and diving back goes Barossa. That hit by Sanchez that started the inning, of course, now is Barossa at first after the fielder's choice, but that hit evens things out in the hit column, 3 apiece. And that pitch taken inside. And 2 balls and no strikes. That hit also disrupted the 7 in a row retired by Kaiway Tang. It's been a nice effort here from Tang, and I'm sure they'd be thrilled if he can get through 5 innings on this hot day. The 2-0. And it is a strike on the outside, and now 2-1. There's a swing and a pop-up. This is going to be back to our right, and it's going to be into the seats and out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Barosa at first base being held by Genovese. Tang's 2-2, and a swing and a foul back. That was in on the hands and fisted back to the screen by Diego Castillo. Pitch is in the dirt. Runner goes, payoff pitch, a swing and a miss. The throwdown from Bart is just a hair late. So Castillo strikes out, and it'll be a stolen base for Barosa, who had an excellent jump, and we saw his speed on display when he legged out that would-be double play ball. So for Kai-Wei Tang, that is his 7th strikeout, and now Pavin Smith. And Smith 0 for 2. He's popped out to short and grounded to first. There is action in the Rivercats bullpen. And now Tang will disengage as the shortstop Guthrie was cheating in behind the runner Barosa at second base. Chris Wright, the lefty, is throwing in the Rivercats pen. It's on the way, and a swing and a liner foul into the netting up the right field side, and it's 1-1. Or 0-1, I beg your pardon, to Smith. The 0-1, and it is off the outside, and even at 1 ball and 1 strike to Pavin Smith. Against Sacramento, a 1-0 lead, and the Aces trying to tie it here, have a runner at second base with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Tang's pitch, and it's outside now. 2-1 to Smith, who's popped to short and grounded to first. The 2-1 is a strike on the outside corner. A nice job there by Tang coming back to get that strike and even this count at 2-2. And that was a well-located pitch. The 2-2 up and away, and now full count. So Kai-Wei Tang now at 83 pitches. Payoff pitch, and a swing and a little nubber out in front of home plate. Tang, the pitcher, comes off, fields with his bare hand and throws to first in time to get Smith. And a 1-3 putout ends the 5th inning. And Kai-Wei Tang, great work if that's the last we've seen of him. And he leaves the tying run in scoring position to end the 5th. No runs, 1 hit, a leadoff single, no errors, and 1 stranded. To the bottom of the 5th, it remains the Rivercats 1, the Aces 0 on Bally Live, and the Rivercats